not getting ready for no Arnold. It's like, Chris, look at Chris.
I
Chris is
know
disappointed.
What's up guys and welcome. You're watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with the great news for especially the men's open bodybuilding competitors. The prize money is set to increase by 10 grand, with the minimum mark of now 15 grand for the winner and $9,000 for the runner-up. So this is really a great step in the right direction, especially for the men's open bodybuilding, because these guys spend the most amount of money in their preps with food, gear, and not to forget the traveling expenses. So it is so great to see that the IFBB Pro League is trying to give more reward and taking steps in the right direction.
The minimum prize money for every men's open show is going to be raised $10,000.
So this increase in the prize money will motivate more competitors to compete in multiple shows throughout the year. We saw Samson Dauda doing 2 shows post Olympia. So not only did he add 2 pro wins in his resume, he made money winning those shows. And Steve Weinberger was the first one to bump the prize money for this upcoming New York Pro. So now all of us bodybuilding fans are expecting more participation from some big names at this upcoming New York Pro. So that is great for men's open bodybuilding. And hopefully something can be done for the 212 and classic physique as well. Muhammad Shaaban is also getting ready for his first ever Arnold Classic, and he just gave us a physique update which is 4 weeks out of this year's Arnold, warning all the competitors that this is gonna be something completely different. He has been training with Chris Lewis aka Psycho Fitness throughout this prep, and Psycho Fitness has been pushing him to his limits every single day. So we can expect great changes in Shaaban's physique, because he is also another one of those guys who took 1.5 years off to focus on his physique, to bring up some lagging body parts, as the last show that he did was also the Olympia 2022. So he isn't the biggest guy, but he is really muscular, and he really isn't missing anything. He has those insane quads, and as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the Detroit Pro is on the IFBB calendar here for the very first time. And for the bad, will make sure that the lineup here is really good. So after Martin Fitzwater, Shaaban becomes the second big name to make it official that he is doing the Detroit Pro. Sibu Kotalo is looking pretty lean for 290 pounds. He's gonna start prepping in 2 weeks time, and he looks to be in a great spot at the peak point of his off-season. He has been an IFBB Pro for quite some years now, and he has some hype behind him as well. Now that hype isn't as much as it was back in 2021 and 2022 season, but still the guy has great structure. He's wide, he's tall, just like Samson Dauda. Now he hasn't been able to bring that true level of conditioning that people were expecting from him, but this 2024 season can be different, because he took the entire 2023 season off to focus on improving his physique. So he is also in the list of guys who we are expecting to be impressive whenever he steps on stage this time. He hasn't picked up a show just yet, but it is going to be interesting to see how he does during this prep and how he does in the 2024 season.
If it was up to me, he would have been in. And I wanted him to just try to get close to the show, because you never know who's going to make it to the show.
Absolutely.
And it's doable to get him over here. It just takes a little bit.
Chris Cormier seemed extremely disappointed with Rubiel Mosquera's situation. He opened up about Nexilla's current status and how he felt that it could have been possible for Rubiel to make it to the US if more efforts were put in. Now, will he do the Arnold Classic UK? I have to say most likely that isn't gonna happen either, because there isn't much time left for the Arnold Classic UK either. And Rubiel isn't at a point right now where he can bring the conditioning, from where he can actually bring his best.
Just fucking put my foot on the gas a month or so ago and been ready.
What was the reason for him not coming to TJ to train?
He was on vacation.
So for the first time in weeks, Rubiel joined Chris Cormier and Brian Ansley for training. And that is a great sign, because the New York Pro is a show that they originally intended to do before his name was added in the Arnold Classic list. And New York Pro is still 15 weeks away, so that is plenty of time for him to get ready and possibly bring his all-time best. And he must grab this opportunity and get compared to the likes of Nick Walker, which I think all the bodybuilding fans want to see. Now, I'm not implying that Rubiel is at Nick Walker's level, but who doesn't want to see 2 of the freakiest bodybuilders in the Pro League battle it out and get compared side by side? So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.